And this is why I try not to give like uploading schedules because when I do, I was like, oh, I'll upload Monday and Fridays. Monday for like regular YouTube videos, like reactions to we're gonna react to Black Panther Wakanda Forever because it's been out since forever. And I wanted to get a reaction up before Ant-Man and the Wasp came out on Thursday, so this is gonna be up on Monday. But and then I have like a couple of videos. I have two pre-filmed videos from when I was home in January last month. I only remember one of them. I don't even remember what the second one was. Like I know there was like my Disney haul, which I already posted, and then there was my Disney tips and tricks and what rides to ride, and then there was another one, but I can't remember the third one. But hi, hello, welcome back to my channel. I am Gabby Davis. But yeah, in this video we're gonna be reacting to Black Panther Wakanda Forever because I reacted to Spider-Man No Way Home and I think Love and Thunder because Doctor Strange wasn't that good, or I needed to react to it. But I don't know Way Home for sure. And then this is a popcorn bucket. I don't know if you guys, I get distracted very easily, so like I don't know about this to like stay on like the whole time. But it's a popcorn bucket. I got it from AMC, and it's a little Black Panther popcorn bucket. Wakanda Forever. Yeah, it's just a popcorn bucket. Oh, it's upside down. Yeah, that was backwards. And it's from AMC, but now we say F you to AMC because they're changing, they're making us pay for, so like the seats in the front will be less expensive than the seats the further back you go. And it's like they're gonna lose a lot of money, kind of like Netflix is gonna lose a lot of money, but we're not gonna talk about Netflix because they effing suck. I say that as I have a Netflix account and I'm watching How to Train Your Dragon Race to the Edge. And I talked about this on I have hi, hello. I have three TikToks now. Or I've had two of them. I just made a third one last month, but I have my main one, I have a spam account, and I have like a day in the life rant, outfit of the day, stuff like that. And I just did a whole rant video like how to train your dragon and like nothing's like getting me frustrated, but it's like there are 6 seasons of Race to the Edge, which is like the best How to Train Your Dragon series ever. There are like tons of them that aired on Netflix and like actual TV, but Race to the Edge is the best one ever. And it takes place between the first movie and the second movie. And I'm on season four. Not gonna say anything else. Well, no, I'm on season five. Season four just ended. But yeah. If you guys would like a video of my thoughts of How to Train Your Dragon, let me know because I like to talk movies and I like to talk TV shows, but it's like I have to wait until like I'm done with the next two seasons and the second and third movie because I want to like have everything like finished before I talk about anything, which is why I wanted to talk about Boy Meets World until I'm done watching Girl Meets World because I want to compare the two. I want season two of Girl Meets World. So like I'm a third of the way there. In this video, we will be talking about Wakanda Forever. It's the same thing I've done for No Way Home and Love and Thunder. I have notes written down, and I didn't have enough time to like write my thoughts down like when I first watched it. But now that it's on Disney Plus, I like try to like remember like all the thoughts I put down. I have some new thoughts. Yeah. Also, it's Black History Month, so perfect time to watch Black Panther Wakanda Forever. And this is a shirt. It's called How to The School for Good and Evil. It has this is Agatha, aka Sophia Wiley from How no High School Musical, the musical, the series. And then this is Sophie. She's done Beetlejuice on Broadway, I want to say. I don't know anything she's been in. But if you want a reaction video on how to train, not how to train, you want a reaction video on The School for Good and Evil? I can also compare it to the book because I read the book before the movie, and I finally understand why book lovers are like, oh, it's not the same as the book. Why would they change that? Because when I watched the movie, it was so cringy. I- Hi, welcome to Gabby's channel, where we go on ADD rants. Oh my god. I I put this on this side. I was gonna have it on this side, but then I was like, wait, I have posters on this side, so um we're gonna watch. We're gonna react. Um, the first thought is, I felt like the way to T'Challa dies was a letdown, but I don't know how they could do it with Chadwick being gone. So it's like I know he had to die off screen, but still, it felt like off. But like you can't film with Chadwick there because he's not live. But it's still like, don't you have some like archival footage you can like put in Black Panther Wakanda Forever? Like I was expecting some like archival footage in Black Panther Wakanda Forever. But like I don't know, I just that whole thing, and like Shuri was all frantic, and then the queen came in and she was like, your brother is dead. I know I should be like smiling or like laughing about this, but it's like if I don't, I have a morbid sense of humor. So it's like if I don't laugh at it, I'm gonna cry. I don't want to put me crying on it. Have I done that before? And then the scene we saw in the trailer of the white funeral with Shuri holding the helmet breaks me. Like I can post like a picture. Oh, this since this side's like blank. I can post like a picture of like Shuri holding the helmet, and then or the mask, and then I can post a picture of like the people with like the drums, and then we see like the picture thing of Chadwick again, T'Challa, like how they like remembering it. But it's like seeing that scene in person, like not just in the trailer, it had me crying. I was like, I also went to go see this movie with my roommate, so like when I was like trying to hide me crying, I tend to do that a lot when I'm like about to cry watching movies or TV shows. I'm like, don't let the tears come, don't let the tears come. Um, and then the T'Challa Marvel intro, like you know how for Marvel movies they have like a collection of like the superheroes throughout the years, and after a new Marvel project they have them. Okay, so Black Panther came out, and then the Black Panther, the project that came out before that was the werewolf special, and so I think we got to see that in um we would have gotten to see that in the Black Panther one, but instead they like did it for like T'Challa only. And then we got Guardian special, and that was they had Shuri as the Black Panther in the Guardian special, and that came out like a week or two after Black Panther came out, so that was like pretty quick. The villain intro was pretty decent for a villain intro. It the people were on a boat, whatever, in the water, and then the tribe comes up, and it's overall pretty good for a villain intro. Oh no, I missed something. I already forgot who said this. Um, Unless I just wrote this as a note, but I said King is dead and the Black Panther is dead. I don't remember if somebody said this or if I just wrote this as a note. I've already like started a tear. Don't mind me if I start crying on this. um, but yeah, T'Challa is dead. The Black Panther is dead, or like T'Challa the Black Panther is dead. Um, Also, Shuri was giving Peter Parker vibes from like No Way Home. How when after Aunt May died, Peter wanted to go like do he wanted to do revenge, and it was like no. don't do revenge. Don't do revenge. Don't no, Peter. No. Um, because he wanted to go after the person that killed his aunt. And like with Shuri, I know he's also an orphan now. Like his parents are dead, his aunt is dead. We don't know about Uncle Ben or if there is an Uncle Ben in the MCU, but there was an Uncle Ben mentioned in the zombies episode of What If. So like he is in the MCU, but we just haven't had an introduction to him. So like now that Aunt May is dead, are we gonna bring in Uncle Ben as like a mentor for Peter Parker? Because we can't just have Peter Parker by himself. He's literally still a child. Um, but like in Black Panther Wakanda Forever, Shuri, she's an orphan now, and her dad died in Civil War, I think. And then T'Challa died off screen in Wakanda Forever. And then the Queen died in Wakanda Forever. I will get to that in a moment. But the Queen died, and so she's by herself. And she has this like she wants to kill the people who killed her mother. I was crying when I watched it this morning. I watched it on Saturday morning and Friday night because I was in like a sad mood. So I was like, you know what? We're not gonna watch something happy that'll make me feel better. No, we're gonna watch a movie that's gonna make me cry even more. Um, but yeah, and it's just like, but then they had like a more Shuri. She just gives like visions of her mother, and well, this is at the end of the movie. But Shuri, she gives visions of her mother, and her mother's like, "This isn't you. Don't get revenge. You were smarter than that. Don't do it." And then with Peter Parker, Toby's Spider-Man stepped in front of the Green Goblin, so Tom Spider-Man wouldn't kill the Green Goblin. I think. Um, even though I just watched it. um, I don't know why. There's a character called Riri Williams who's like Ironheart. I don't know why. Whenever I heard like Riri, I thought it was like, oh, Rihanna, Queen Riri. No, it's a completely different person. I don't know why I thought it was Rihanna, but still. Um, the Iron Man suit reference, like when they busted into like Riri's garage, like, oh, they got the Iron Man suit. No, she's just someone called Iron Heart, not Iron Man. But then we also have Iron Fist. Is that a Netflix show? I don't know. I know Iron Fist is a thing. I think it's a Netflix show. I haven't seen any of the Netflix shows, but yeah. And then when the queen, I already forgot what the heck was she talking about? Oh no, because she was like in like a conference, like after like she renounced Okoye as a general. She was like, "My entire family is gone. Have I not given everything?" The tone she uses, it got her a freaking Oscar nomination, a Golden Globe nomination, and a win from the Golden Globes. Marvel has never won a Golden Globe. And freaking Angela I got a picture with Angela Bassett's wax figure in Hollywood. So I can post like a picture of here. But she's such a bad A and I freaking love Angela Bassett. But that's like she deserves all the awards for that. All the freaking awards. Um the backstory of Namor and his people was beautiful. Like it's always nice, like when like the backstory is like well done. I mean, you would think it'd be nice. I don't know where I was going with that. But then Namor had reasonable reasons to be a villain. Wanted to form an alliance with Wakanda, but if Shuri didn't comply, he will burn the world. And he freaking tried to. They're like they're not human. And so, um, did I write this down? Yeah, they're not humans. They have like the advantage of like being able to like breathe underwater and fight underwater and kill ships underwater and turn off targets and all that. Whereas the Wakandans, they're really only good underwater for like a minute or two, maybe five, and then on land. But something one of my roommates pointed out to me when we went to see Black Panther in person, um, is that we were glad there was representation, but or more representation, like Native Americans were the villains in this movie. What they essentially did was make the Native Americans the villains where they don't belong. And it's like you would think with a movie that was that's so groundbreaking with like representation as like Black Panther being the first black superhero for like a major movie that they would do like representation rights. But yet they made the Native Americans the bad guys. Okay. And then when Okoye was fired as general, like oh, she's like everything. Like she didn't lose Shuri. I mean, she did lose Shuri, but like Shuri wasn't dead. She tried her best to save Shuri, but like she got fired, and I was like, "F you, the queen." I don't remember the queen's name. Rwanda? I don't know. And then when Nakia rescued Shuri, we got Nakia back, and Nakia rescued Shuri, and everything was right. We could have ended the movie there, but no, we still have a third, like half of the movie to go. I don't remember how far into the movie it was, but like, um, and then the mother, Shuri was screaming when the queen died. She's like, mother. Oh my god. I'm sorry. It's just like I haven't like cried like that hard since I did Marvel Death since like Aunt May in No Way Home, even though it was only like a year apart and still like holy crap. And then Michael B. Jordan Killmonger was in the movie again. And one of my roommates was like, holy shit, is that Killmonger? Is that Michael B. Jordan? Oh my god, we got Michael B. Jordan back as Black Panther. And then when Shuri became Black Panther, well, I knew it was necessary and what happened, and it's what happened in the comics. I just didn't vibe with it, I guess. That's literally what I wrote in my notes, but like, it just didn't feel natural with her. When T'Challa was the Black Panther, it felt natural, but with her, it was like obviously. So Ryan Coogler, who's the director, I don't know who's the writer, but well, somebody like either the writer or Ryan, somebody gave to not T'Challa, Chadwick Boseman the script, not the script, but like, hey Chadwick, the script's ready. You want to read it? No. And then that happened weeks before Chadwick died, and then after he died, they had to rewrite like the whole script. And I just wonder, would the queen have died in the second movie? I wonder that because that was necessary for Shuri to become Black Panther. But would that have happened if Chadwick was still alive? And I'll talk more about like the script before when I get to the post credit scene because the post credit scene ties into that script before Chadwick died. But I'm sure he walked down the hall. It gave T'Challa vibes, and like I can show like a picture of like T'Challa walking down the hall, and then I can show a picture of like Shuri walking down the hall, and then a lot of Riri and Shuri scenes gave sibling vibes like T'Challa and Shuri, like the teasing and like the giving stuff. It just gave sibling vibes. Um, and then when they were gonna have Shuri do the fight for the Black Panther intro. Okay, so Black Panther, the first one, T'Challa had to fight M'Baku, and they took away his Black Panther powers so like he can be like even with M'Baku. And then sure they were like, anybody wanna challenge the Black Panther or T'Challa? And Shuri raised her hand, and the Queen was like, Shuri. But then the fact that like they brought that scene back at the end of Black Panther Wakanda Forever, and then they're like, the Queen or the Princess of Wakanda. And I was like, holy crap, she's gonna do it. She's gonna do what she wanted to do in the first movie. But then they're like, Princess Shuri cannot be here. She's doing something else. So M'Baku did it again, I think. And then the burning of the morning clothes and the relationship flashback we get of Shuri and Tish. So like in the beginning, like when Namor gets like introduced, or like when he gets introduced to like the Queen and Shuri, the Queen and Shuri are like burning, or the Queen is burning her mourning clothes that she used for T'Challa, and she said at the end of the burning, when you burn the clothes, the grieving is over, or something like that. And Shuri finally burned her grieving clothes, and then we got a flashback of like all the T'Challa and Shuri moments, and it's like, what are those? I just, I can't. And then, like, my last note is baby T'Challa. Well, he's not a baby, he's like a child. But Nakia had a baby with T'Challa. She fell pregnant before the snap. And so it means she didn't get snapped. Like, we know T'Challa got snapped in Infinity War. But this confirms Nakia didn't get snapped. And so her and T'Challa agreed that baby T'Challa should be hidden away until the time is right, away from like the princely whatever. And um yeah. And his name's literally T'Challa. I don't remember what like his alias name is, but like his name is T'Challa. And so I think that's like the perfect way of having a new Black Panther, but without recasting. But okay, so like before like the script before Chadwick passed away. So that script was gonna have like Black Panther and his son be like the leads of the movie, but like they had to like push baby T'Challa to the post credit, and then Chadwick obviously couldn't be in it. But like I would have loved to see T'Challa be a father. Oh, I have some like other Black Panther things I could have had in here. I have a Black Panther Pez. They didn't have it. I got one for my roommate. She got the Iron Man one. And they didn't have Captain America. And I was like, what the heck kind of treasony is this? So I got Black Panther. And then I went to an A's game and they were giving out Funko Pops. And I got a Black Panther Funko Pop. I'm not interested in Funko Pops, but I'll keep this one. Yeah, that's all the Black Panther stuff I have. Um, so okay, so that is the end of that. I have, I'm gonna try my hardest to crank out videos because there are some, like, I want to react to the Taylor Swift interviews that happen in November when it's freaking February. I want to react to the anti-hero when she performed it live for the first time. I want to make my dream set list for the Eras tour. I There's so much like Taylor Swift stuff I want to do before the tour starts next month. So it's like I'm gonna have to like crank out videos if I want to do that. And then the plan for this Friday is to have what's it called? Right. Oh, the flowers reaction out by Miley Cyrus. I accidentally listened to it for the first time without recording my reaction because I was in a car. I can't exactly turn off the radio when somebody else is driving, especially when I'm not like passenger. So like I listened to it for the first time, but we're gonna like listen to it in full for the second time and record my reaction. I've just been so burnt out with school. Like even though I have some videos like pre-filmed, it's only the third week of school. The fourth week is gonna start tomorrow. It's gonna start today when you see this, but and I'm already burnt out. So I was like, even though I have videos pre-filmed, I just don't want to edit them because my time is like once it gets to Friday, I've had a 3-day work week with a double shift on Tuesday. I want to relax. Then Saturday is another relax day. And then Sunday is the oh crap, I have homework day. And then Monday starts the vicious cycle over again. But no, I need to like get back into my editing because I like editing. Like I say that every time. I like editing. But thank you for watching this video. If you liked it, leave a thumbs up, comment down. What are the phase 5? What are the phase 5 projects you're looking forward to? The first one is Ant-Man and it's coming out this week on Thursday in select theaters. I'm gonna go see it Thursday night with some friends. And then hit that subscribe button. I'm doing the same where if you're my 100th subscriber, you do what my celebration video of 100 subscribers are going to be. It has to be safe and it has to be within like my dorm. So like I can go like to McDonald's or like my local Mexican restaurant and I can get food and we can do a mukbang or like we can do whatever. So yeah. And with that being said, I will see you in the next video, which will be out on Friday, and it will be the flowers reaction. Bye!